everyone. So I'm going to do a video today on 10, I actually haven't narrowed it down yet, so we'll see how many actually make the cut. 10 drugstore products that I absolutely adore. So if you guys watch my channel and you're familiar with my videos, you know that I'm no stranger to the department store. That I usually, like 9 times out of 10, I will buy my makeup from, and my skincare from department stores, from Sephora, from, you know, the prestige part of Ulta, because to me, I really feel like you get what you pay for when it comes to makeup, and 9 times out of 10, maybe 8 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, at the drugstore, I feel like the products just don't perform the way that I want them to, because I know what textures and what, you know, technology is available to higher end companies. I sort of have become a kind of a snob, and I've gotten really, really used to the feel of a really nice fluid foundation and the amazing texture of a wonderful, you know, face cream and a sunscreen that's completely invisible. And I feel like the drugstore, because you are at a lower price or price range, some of the technology that's available to them is just not as advanced, and the pigments are not as refined, and, you know, the textures are just not quite there. It's kind of going to be like a little luau of products, if you will. So we're going to start off with these, and I'm counting this as one because I think you need both, because they both do 2 different things, and, you know, you're not going to be complete without either of them. CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser and CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion. This cleanser I keep in my shower. I use it morning and night. You know, I don't use it every single day because I do like to try different cleansers and experiment and that sort of thing, but I always come back to this and I always repurchase this. I feel like this is a cleanser I'm going to have for the rest of my life because it is non-drying. I have fairly oily skin, and I use this, and it's not stripping my skin. It's not going to ineffectively cleanse my face. If I do 2 cleanses, it will get my makeup off completely, which you should be double cleansing anyway. And the ingredients are good. I mean, there's ceramides and hyaluronic acid and all that sort of stuff, which isn't necessarily beneficial to have in something that gets rinsed off, but it's certainly not bad to have those sort of things that your body needs in a product. Whether or not it's staying on your skin is a different story. So I absolutely adore this. If you have Amazon Prime, get it from Amazon Prime because it's a little bit less expensive there. And if you don't, you know, you don't have to pay shipping, so, and tax is always like, low on Amazon. And then the moisturizing lotion, I always, you know, I keep repurchasing this. This has, you know, the ceramides, the hyaluronic acid, and there's 3 different ceramides in here. There's fatty alcohols. No alcohol, no fragrance, no coloring, nothing. It's very, very simple, very pure, and you can use this on your face, your neck, the back of your neck, your body, anywhere that you need to hydrate your skin. You can use this there. So I really, really love it. It's, you know, it's good for your skin. It's stuff that your body makes naturally. Your body makes hyaluronic acid and ceramides naturally. So replenishing those is always good, and that's something you'll really see, you know, after you apply this. You will feel the smoothness of your skin. It almost feels slightly plumped up. And, you know, everything is really smoothed out after you apply this. So, that's not a cosmetic factor of this product. That's just the science working and giving your body stuff that it needs because it makes naturally. The Boots Expert Sensitive Gentle Refreshing Toner. I go through bottles and bottles and bottles of this because Josh talked about it once a few years ago, and then I have been rebuying it ever since then. I like to use this like in the mornings after I cleanse, because I don't always exfoliate in the morning anymore. I used to do like exfoliating toners twice a day. I try to really only do it at night. That way it's cutting down on my risk of sun damage, because even though I wear sunscreen during the day, an exfoliating toner with, you know, AHAs or BHAs make your skin more susceptible to sun damage. So I usually only do that at night now. Sometimes I'll skip the cleanser in the morning and just use this as my cleanser, almost like it's a cleansing water, like a Bioderma or like a Chanel Eau de Cire, which I've tried recently. I like that. This is good for kind of just removing any excess cleanser, any excess makeup that the cleanser didn't completely get off. Really just kind of refreshing your skin and adding a little bit of moisture. That way when you apply your moisturizer on top or your serum on top, you have a little bit of that moisture on your skin, and that serum is going to lock that in. So it's kind of a good thing to do to make sure that your skin is binding moisture to itself and to get anything else off your face that needs to get off. So I love it, and I go through bottles and bottles and bottles of it. So That's good, very pure. Alright, let's go to makeup. For foundation, I think I'm the only one in the world that talks about this, and I don't even know if they still make this. I believe they do. I saw it in the store recently, but Almay likes to discontinue stuff. So this is the Almay TLC Truly Lasting Color 16-Hour Makeup. I have the shade 220 Neutral. The great thing about this, even though this is a neutral shade, once you apply it on the skin, I think it's something to do with those Almay like skin adaptive pigments or whatever, and it kind of changes color. And this looks like it doesn't look as beige on my skin. It turns a lot more golden on my skin. So the thing that I love about this is not only does it wear the 16 hours plus that they say that it does, but it is a long wearing foundation that is not full coverage, because I find that a lot of really long wearing foundations are extremely high coverage and extremely matte and extremely heavy, and this is not. You can layer this and build it up and get some coverage out of it, but for the most part I'd say it's like a light to medium coverage foundation, which is what I gravitate towards anyways, and the fact that this is a long wearing product is great, because I'd rather just apply it straight from the bottle and, you know, throw it on my face and know that it's gonna last than have to take something full coverage, shear it out, really work with it, make sure I blend it fast before it dries. You get plenty of work time. Once it sets and it's gonna last, and it gives you kind of a nice natural skin texture finish. So I don't use this as much as I would like to, I guess, because I don't need my makeup to last that long, you know, so love that. If you prefer a dewy finish, I'm telling you guys, Maybelline Fit Me. I've compared this to Chanel Vie de Lumiere before. If you want to try Chanel Vie de Lumiere because you like the idea of a dewy foundation and you don't want to spend the $55 that it is, give this one a shot. I adore this. I don't use it as much as I'd like to. Well, the color's not perfect for me, and I can't find the perfect color. Like a 120, which is the lighter version of this, is too pink. So this one's really, really yellow, but it's too dark. So, but this is just, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing if you like a dewy finish. Let's go to eyes. Maybelline Full and Soft. I feel like this is something I'm always gonna have. Actually, I don't have mascara on right now, so let me throw some on. I don't know if you can tell what that did. But this mascara is exactly, like, the name of this mascara matches exactly what it does. It gives you full, soft, lush lashes that look just kind of healthy and really thick and bushy, and I don't wear mascara every single day, but I always, you know, when I just want to look like I have really full, soft lashes, I put a little bit of this on so it's not looking like I'm wearing extremely heavy mascara. But if I want to add more layers, build it up, I can do that without it clumping, and it's going to just make them look really soft and full. So I think it's a very feminine looking mascara. It gives your lashes a very feminine, soft, flirtatious, full appearance. It's not like 4 eyelashes here or extreme blackness or anything like that. You can keep it natural or you can build it up, which I like the option of. I like having that option. Okay, Wet n Wild eyeshadows. I only have 2 of them, but they're amazing. I mean, the texture of these is, the pigmentation, these should cost more than they do. There's no way that something this inexpensive can be as good as it is, but it manages to be. So I don't question it, I just go with it, and I really adore these. You know, if I don't wear eyeshadow that much anymore. I know I used to wear makeup all the time, and maybe once I get to New York it'll change, but as of now I don't use eyeshadow very much, so I don't see the need to buy more of these, but I would, because, you know, this is pretty unique colors, and this is some pretty fun blues, and, you know, the texture is nice, and the pigmentation is nice, and they blend, and they're, you know, they're nice to work with, so definitely give those a shot for sure. Okay, if your eyes are not really watery, I would say give the Rimmel Scandaleyes Nude a shot. My eyes, you know, if I have a watery eye day for whatever reason, this is not going to last, but if my eyes are, you know, pretty normal, pretty balanced, this will last quite a long time on me. So definitely worth a shot. And I think it's nice that there's a nude eyeliner at the drugstore. If you wear this on your lid with a little bit of primer, it's not going anywhere. But on the waterline, it's not necessarily the longest lasting on me. But on the lash line, you're fine. Okay, if you can find your shade, the Rimmel Matte Bronzer, or the Rimmel natural bronzer with minerals. The Sunlight is too pink for my personal liking. I know that there's another one that's a little bit more golden, but if you're fair and you have pink undertones and you want to kind of work with a bronzer that is similar to your natural skin tone, it's amazing. Cheap packaging, it's a cheap product, it's inexpensive, but it's matte and it blends and it's not extremely pigmented, so you don't have to worry about overdoing it so much, and definitely worth a shot. Definitely worth a shot. e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. I have gone through countless tubes of this. I have this on today. I will never be without this because I like a brow gel to keep my brows in place, to kind of brush them up, give them texture, make them look like hair. After all, that's what eyebrows are. So this does exactly that for $1. I don't think you could ask for any more. Plus you get 2 sides to it, so. Lips. You need to give these a shot. The color Elixirs, if you haven't before. I adore these. Love them. The Nude Illusion I keep with my commonly used or my everyday use under bed storage unit, because that's where my makeup is right now. It's not like you can't tell that I've just thrown a lip color on. It's very close to my natural lip color. It stays glossy. I don't know how, but it does. And it's not sticky. It clings to your lips. And then once the gloss wears off, you're left with a little color, which is nice. But you can't really tell when the gloss fades, because it's like my natural lip color. So definitely worth a shot. I would try some of the other ones, but I don't wear lip products that much anymore. These guys, I know they were limited edition, but just the line in general, the Color Riche Balms, really nice, really sheer. They're not going to give you anything but shine and a hint of color, but I kind of like that. Kind of like the idea of that. So I would definitely purchase a few other shades of this just because it's kind of a nice tinted lip balm, and the packaging is really chic, I think. Revlon Lip Butters, if you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for. I have so many of these, it's not even funny. I really love these. They're more pigmented than the Color Riche Balms. It's more like a sheer lipstick, but I like that. I like just a hint of color and just something you can throw on without thinking about it, and they have a lot of different fun shades, so definitely worth trying. So when I find a drugstore product I like, to me, I get really excited because I'm like, oh my god, if this is something that's easily accessible for everyone and easily accessible for me to repurchase if I need to, amazing and inexpensive, great. Why would you not want to save some money on a good product? So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to all of you guys real soon. Bye!